This is Dollar Bill, and you're watching Hot Rod Madness.
Hot Rod Madness, where every car has a story. If you love rat rods, street rods, American classic muscle, even the unusual, including those ground-pounding, tire-smoking street machines, we got them. Fire them up, Hot Rod Madness style, with your host, Tim the Milkman, along with the Hot Rod Madness crew. Welcome to Hot Rod Madness. Let's join Tim the Milkman as he visits the Vicari Auto Auction at the Atlanta Convention Center in Atlanta, Georgia. The Vicari Auction didn't disappoint, as they drew around 500 cars for this two-day auction. Tim got caught up in the excitement of the event, as the auction block gets a little crazy as these muscle cars and classics are being sold. These folks truly have Hot Rod Madness.
Hey, welcome back to Hot Rod Madness. It's Vicari Auto Auction. You can tell behind me, man, they're rocking and rolling some unique rides through here, so stay with us. We'll show you all about it. Trip, how are you, man?
Very well, good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for having Hot Rod Madness out to the Vicari Auto Auction, man. Sweet rides going across the block here, lots of action, lots of wonderful people to talk to, man. These people are great, man.
That's what we like. We like everybody to feel like they're part of the family here at Vicari. Yes. So we try and treat everybody like family, kind of like we treat you now.
Man, thank you, sir. Wonderful place of business, Atlanta, Georgia, and you have other locations as well. And you'll see any and everything go across the block here. Here's a tribute car. What's the story on this one?
This one's built to replicate one of the Fast and Furious cars from Fast and Furious 8, I think. Okay. It's a beautiful car. God, somebody's got a ton of money in this thing, and it's going to go across the block, and we'll see if we can get it a new home today.
Yeah.
So we get all kind of things, like you said. We have this here today. We have a Suzuki Cappuccino. Go look up what that is if you don't know what it is, because I've never seen one either.
Very different.
Very, very different. Japanese race car.
Yes.
And right next to us, we've got another car we're going to take a look at, too. We want to walk over here?
Yeah, let's walk over here and look at 8 actual miles.
Somebody put this away back in 1978, and it has documented 8. Actually, it's got 12 on it now. I guess they've moved it in the garage a couple of times. But 12 miles since 1978.
Wow.
It's a time capsule. The plastic's still in the seats. I don't think there's one with less miles on it anywhere in the world.
Sweet. Yeah, the interior's been kept brand new, silver. The what would you call that?
That's
The anniversary edition.
I think it was the pace car edition, actually.
Pace car.
Yeah, it was a pace car edition for the Indianapolis 500. People put these away, but I don't think anybody's going to beat this guy with 12 miles.
Wow, 12 actual miles. 1978. And if you really get to thinking about that, like you said, a time capsule.
Absolutely.
Man.
You're not going to find this anywhere else, and we have it here at Vicari Auction, and this is what we do all the time. We have our auctions here. Our next auction's in Biloxi. We do New Orleans, Biloxi, Nacona, Texas. Our big one is at Cruising the Coast. You've been to that one with us before, and we hope to have you again this year.
Yes, sir. Well, man, it'll be an honor. I'd love to go see it. Let's go cover it, man.
Sure.
Yes. Hey, stay tuned for more action right here at Vicari Auto Auction. How you doing, William?
Good, how are you?
Okay, man. Can't wait to see this baby go across the block.
You know it.
That's a fantastic looking car, man. You got the stripes, you got the 440 package. It's a tribute to
the Fast and Furious series. Yeah, this is the F8 or the Fate of the Furious.
Okay.
So this was completely restored in my shop. We did rotisserie redone.
Mm-hmm.
Engines rebuilt. We even have a signature from Vin Diesel on the dash.
Okay. And where's your shop?
My shop is actually in Savannah, Georgia.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah,
cool.
Yep.
Nice.
The whole interior is identical to the one in the movie. Exterior wise, it's about 90% identical to the car.
Your model?
72.
72
Plymouth.
Charger? What is it?
Plymouth. It's
Plymouth.
actually Plymouth Satellite GTX
Gotcha.
Tribute.
Okay.
Yes. So
Nice.
Yep.
Looks good, man.
Thank you.
Iconic body style,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
for the era. Man, these things were fantastic. Yeah, check that out.
Check that.
Yeah.
Got the big 440 in there. all ready to
Detailed
go.
440.
That's right. And it has electric exhaust cutouts underneath of it too, so
Okay.
you can open it up and let it breathe.
Hit a
and-
button and make
it
your
sounds
neighbors
good.
mad. There
That's
you go.
right.
Wow.
Yep.
Nice hot rod, man.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yes.
it.
And why would you bring it to Vicari?
Well, actually, I build them and sell them,
Yeah.
and I wanted to try out auctions. So this is my very first auction. And
Very first time here?
Very first time.
What do you
here.
think about the experience so far?
It's going very well. I'm kind of curious to see what happens.
Let's go. 27.5, 28,000, $28,000. Here we go. 28 grand, 27.5, $28,000. All three, all done. I have close the bid at 27.5.
Dave, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, man?
It's the dummies. It's all about the dummies,
It
man.
is. There's
You
a
got
bunch
one
of 'em.
shaking and rattling and rolling. You got Trump. You have all the celebrities here, man. Did you come up with this?
We've been doing this probably for about 30 years now.
Wow.
And we go to all the car shows, Vicari car show, everything like that, and we love it, love it. A lot of people buy them. This is my head mechanic right here.
This is twice I've seen you out at two different shows. Just like that guy just left. He's doing selfies with Trump, with the dummies and all. Some of these look so lifelike. There's Willie Nelson back there. Maybe one of them is alive. Across the block next is a bright red, beautiful Thunderbird. What year is this, Trip? 2003 Ford Thunderbird. Two-door convertible, V8. Actual miles is 25,777. It does come with a hard top. And it also comes with a polished body from Phantom Auto Works, Croftgate.
Here we go.
This Trip starts this baby up. We'll go cruise across the block and see what this car will sell for.
Reserve is off at 15.5.
Reserve's off.
750.
There we go.
Marty's, you want to be 750. I'm 15.5. Anybody give 750? Low miles, beautiful car. 15.5, 750. Gonna sell it when I'm done. 750, 15.5. Going once, going twice. Here it goes. Shazam! Sold it. $15,500. Bidder number.
Not a bad buy.
2028. Congratulations on
There
a
we go.
beautiful
That's how
car,
it's done,
sir. Thank
folks.
you.
Here at Vicari Auto Auction. That is how they sell them.
Sold the car $60,000. Number 57 buys 60,000.
Hey, check it out. I know this guy. How are you, man?
Milkman, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Good.
It's good to see you again.
Hey, it's good to be seen, brother.
I've heard rumors that this is going to be one of the latest additions at the museum.
Oh, yes, sir. We just purchased this thing here at Vicari Auctions. We've opened back the museum back up. We've got over 100 cars in it. We're going to have a car show July the 20th with a live band. Man, we just had a great time here. We bought 10 cars so far. So we're just excited to get it open back up.
10 more cars to the Memory Lane Museum,
That's
right?
correct.
Wow.
Yeah, Vicari's been a real good partner with us. We've
Okay.
bought a lot of cars and sold some cars through Pete's Auction, so they've been real good people for us.
Nice. So your experience across the block was pleasant?
Oh yeah, good experience. They're good people.
Yeah.
You know, they really treat us well. They're good folks.
That's
Good people.
That's good because I enjoy working with them myself.
Yeah.
The auction is they're well organized. That's one thing I notice about them. These guys know what they're doing. One fine way to sell your ride, bring it on down to Vicari.
That's
And
right.
This is a beautiful Woody,
Oh,
man. What year is
this
that?
It's great. 51.
51.
51. So it's a pretty rare car.
We'll see this in the museum later.
Oh yes, sir. It'll be down there in 2 days.
Hey, I'm so proud the museum is up and running again, man. I knew there was some
Yeah.
issues going on a while back, and
Yeah,
I was afraid
yeah.
you were going to close it, but now it's up and running
We're
again.
back. We opened
Bam,
back
there
up
we
2
go.
weeks ago.
Nice. Hey, thanks, man.
Thanks, man. It's
yes,
good
sir.
to see you again.
Hey, we'll be hollering at you later on, buddy.
Thanks.
What do you guesstimate the value here?
It's going to have to bring somewhere around 15 before I sell it, but it's worth more than that.
Okay. Yeah. I would agree. It's probably worth a little more than 15.
Half of that.
No, probably not.
11 grand, 11 pound dollar, 10 last call, 11,000, 11 pound dollar, half. Close bid at 10.5. See Steve, thank you.
All right, 10.5. Your panel truck didn't go for 15. Are you going to be able to let it go?
Absolutely
He
not.
said
It's
no.
worth 15 easy, and
right.
you win some, you lose some.
Oh, sure.
And it ain't raining, but we'll sell it before the day's over.
Oh, sure. Will it go back through at some point?
No, it won't go back through, but we'll either sell it before the day's over, we'll trade it for something. It's not going back to South Carolina.
All right, there you have it, folks. That's how it goes at the auction. Check it out. Wow. The Cessna truck. I guess you could call it a truck. Here's the owner, Mark. Let's talk it up with him just a minute. I'm very curious about this entire concept here. Mark, what a way to advertise whatever. I mean, wow, you build a plane car, you go cruising around with it, you know people are going to be snapping shots at the red lights, right? So here you go, man. Do you actually draw from this advertisement?
Oh, a lot. Every intersection I pull into, I get about 50 or more people pulling out their cell phones, which is illegal, holding it out of their cars and taking pictures. Yeah. I pull into shopping centers and people come out from storefronts. Yeah. People that are sitting outside having lunch, they stand up and all I see is their mouth wide open and taking pictures, and it's funny. It's funny watching the excitement and the expression on their faces. But everyone who sees a plane, either their mouth is like, or they're smiling.
Yeah, you're blowing people's minds on the street.
They don't understand it. I have people that look and say, how did he land it here? You know, where are the wings? You know, where's the jet engine? Why is the propeller turning? But I have a good time with this, and all my advertisers on the plane are reaping the benefits from this by promoting their business. And this turned out to be a social media machine. It's all over Facebook, it's all over Instagram, it's all over the internet. It's been on every kind of YouTube video, and it's been in the newspaper, and I enjoyed building it, and it's had a lot of publicity. And the plane itself, just to let you know, before I bought it, appeared in 3 scenes of the movie Black Panther.
Okay.
And so my vehicle may not be the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, but it is the Oscar winner mobile.
The Oscar winner of the streets.
I'll show you how the door opens.
Okay, let's check it out. Open that door.
On this side, there was no door because people get in and out on the pilot side. But in order for me to take passengers, I can't let them out on that side because they'll get run over. They kind of come out on this side and stand on the sidewalk. So I built this. It's a gull wing door. It has seating for 6 people.
Okay, the floor is wood in there. Yeah.
Hardwood flooring.
You built this yourself, didn't you, sir?
People helped me build this.
Yes. You might need help on a project like this.
I'd probably have a hernia operation and have a few fingers cut off.
Hey, this thing is 12 foot tall in the rear. You can't do McDonald's drive-through.
No,
However,
you
can
windows to roll down.
You can get a lot of attention with this thing. Now, this vehicle is based on a GMC pickup truck chassis.
It's on a GMC Sierra 4-door. 3/4 ton pickup with an 8-foot bed.
Okay.
I took the cab off and I took the sides of the bed off. I took the airplane, which was a 1974 Cessna Ram 421B aircraft, a dual prop plane.
Yeah.
Cut the wings off. There's a lot of work involved in this. Cut the wings off, cut the bottom of the plane, and mounted it on the chassis of the truck.
Okay.
It took 8 months, 10 hours a day. A lot of sweat and a lot of money to put this puppy together.
Oh, I could imagine, man. So you got the 5.3, 5.7?
No, this is a 6-liter.
6 liter?
This is a big boy.
Yeah.
And it's a 3/4 ton, so I have no problem driving this and taking off with it. I've had this thing up to 80 miles an hour, and the propeller turning. What's really funny is when I'm driving on the expressway, the funniest part is the people in front of me, I know when they see me coming up and they're worried that it's an airplane, because all they see is the windshield of an airplane they see the propeller turning, and they're tapping on the brake.
Tim, how are you, man?
Tim, I'm doing great, buddy. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic here at the auto auction, man, watching these cars go through and learning what they go for and how to sell cars through the auto auction. Fantastic experience for me. I'd imagine you've done it quite a few times, and you just purchased this one from the auction. How was your experience?
Tim, we're really excited about it. We've been doing this deal with the classic cars. I'm out of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
And we have a little classic car auction up there as well.
All right.
But been doing business with the Vicari people for over 5 years. They're great people. We're really excited to finally get at this little nice 69 Chevrolet Impala, factory 4-speed, factory big block, all matching number car.
Wow.
This is the kind of stuff you can't go out on the street and find just any day
Super
from
sport.
anybody.
Right.
Exactly.
Yes.
So if you're going to get a special car, a rare car, you've got to come to an auction.
Yes. That's where they seem to be most vibrant, like the Corvette, the Stingray going by.
Oh, absolutely.
1970 perhaps? Wow. You can't just go somewhere and find that for sale.
No, you're not going to find these cars in the newspaper or on Craigslist.
Right.
I promise you.
Yeah, the owners, they're quite particular about how and who buys and sells these cars, and the market's just climbing, I'm looking out here at a Buick wagon. I'm looking at that Corvette over there. All these cars that come through the block, it's fantastic. Lots of action going on up there.
Oh, absolutely, and you just said it. When you buy a car like this, it's not like you're going out to buy a Ford Taurus. The people who have these kind of cars, they're different types of people. They take care of their things. They're not automobiles. They're not machinery. It's their babies.
Here we go. Here's another odd example here at the auction. Look, 91 Nissan Atlas fire truck. It's one of those Japan Nissan fire trucks. It looks like it's fully functional. Lights, hardware, the hoses are on the back of this thing. Check this out, 5-speed manual transmission powered by a 4-cylinder Nissan gas motor. Odometer shows 8925. Well, this little baby here's probably put out quite a few fires with that many miles on it, I would guess. Pete Vicari, what's going on, buddy?
How you, man?
I'm just fine, man. Perfect here at the auction. Hey, not only does he do an Atlanta event, there's also one coming up in October at Cruising the Coast. Exactly what date is that?
That's October 10, 11, and 12.
Okay, there you go.
It's going to be a great year this year.
Yeah.
Every year it gets bigger and bigger. This year it's already slated to be bigger than last year. Like last year we had over 8,300 cars on the cruise.
Wow. Okay.
And we have a huge swap meet, huge auction. It's 650 cars on the auction.
Yeah.
I mean, it is by far the biggest in the South. We welcome everybody to come. There's something for everybody.
Something for everybody? He's exactly right. We saw some really cool, very, very unique vehicles come across the block here today, and I'm sure we'll see the same down in Biloxi.
Yeah, we sold an airplane car today.
An airplane car. There you go. Fine
it looks
example.
like a real airplane going down the street.
Another fine example of something that sold across the block yesterday, the Queen's Limo. This is from 33, the Buick 90 Series limousine, 8-cylinder. Beautiful. This thing is trimmed out in gold plate, and the interior is still like brand new, man. From what I understand, she never drove it, but she rode in it all the time. Wow, what a beauty.
Chevrolet Impala convertible. What a gorgeous car this is. 348 cubic inch V8 engine, tri-power, 200.
Jimmy Jag, how are you, sir?
I'm doing fine. How are you this afternoon?
Man, I'm fantastic here at the auto auction,
Yes,
man.
sir.
It's
Great event.
action across the block today at Vicari Auto Auction, and you got a bunch of vehicles here,
we
don't
brought
you?
9 today, and we're hoping to sell them all, so we're going to move along and see what we can do here, and we ran one, didn't have much luck on that one, but we got 8 more to look positive towards. So.
Okay, well, not everything is perfect going across the block.
No, it's
you know
not.
how it goes. You're in the business.
It's like Vegas.
Where are you from, Jimmy?
We're from Ringgold, Georgia,
Okay.
and we're just outside Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
Probably about 5 minutes out of south of Chattanooga.
Yep, I am familiar myself. Yeah.
So we've been there, and we've got a little car lot there that we've had since '07. We've opened, but we've always dibbled and dabbled in muscle cars and classics.
Yes.
Jaguars, exotics, everything.
Nice.
Here's one for an example. We never know what's going to come in the coupe.
What year is this one?
This is a 57.
Yeah.
Two-owner car out of Maryland with 65,000 miles.
Okay.
Came across our way. Some of this crazy stuff always does.
65 original
miles. Two-owner car. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Red on red with the white top. Had to have it.
Can't go wrong with that.
No,
man.
no, you can't.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Real curious to see what it's going to go for across the
We're hoping somewhere in the 20s. Market's up and down right now, so we're going to give it a shot, and that's all we can do, But
and you got them scattered all out through here,
we
right?
have about 9 here. We got some Jaguars, we've got some older Jags, we got some cat, just all kinds of variety of stuff,
You got some help keeping up with all that,
I got a couple guys that work for me full time, so it's just kind of. They probably don't like it when I pull in another one, you know what I mean? Because they know what they're going to have to do.
Is this your first time using Vicari?
We used them about 3 years ago. They got a great event coming up in October this year.
Yes, sir.
They did awesome, I believe, a few years back or last year. They did, I think, like 12 million in sales.
Yeah.
And they started with 200 cars on the coast, and I think they're up to 8,400.
That's at Cruising the Coast down in Mississippi.
Yeah,
so you going to be there this year?
Going to try. Haven't did the event yet, but we're all in for it.
You never know. You might see Hot Rod Madness down at Cruising the Coast this year, too. Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks for sharing with us, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Take care. Hey, once again, that's all the time we have here on Hot Rod Madness. But you never know what you'll see come across the block at Vicari Auto Auction. And next time, Biloxi, Mississippi. Vicari, come see us at Cruising the Coast. Bam, I can't wait, but right now I gotta go.